dude. Oh, level 7 unlocked. Oh, the Sunflare. Oh my. We have the red Goblin player Mustafa at the top side against the blue Isengard. Sorry, not Isengard. Man of the West player Ecthelion at the bottom side. Good versus evil El Clasico, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see Rohirrim, Gondor Knights, Archers, Theoden, the King of Rohan, Eomer, the current King of Rohan after Theoden got killed from the Witch King. Spoiler alert, but what the heck are you doing here if you have not watched the Lord of the Ring films just yet? Eomer, the Horse Lord of Rohan. Guys, who you think is gonna win in a one-on-one fight, like man-to-man, one-on-one? Eomer, the Horse Lord of Rohan, or Boromir, the Captain of Gondor? When they would fight against each other, who would win? What do you guys think? 2 tunnels, 3 tunnels for goblins, and we see farm, 4 farm opening actually. Boromir, you see? How DF do you even play this game anymore? We are using Game Ranger application, which gives us the chance to play this game still in 2021 in multiplayer. Do they have horses? I mean, you can say on horse or on foot. Doesn't really matter. I mean, let's say on foot. And who would win between Gimli and Aragorn? I mean, how do I get a copy of this game without a disk drive? Exclamation mark ROTWK in the chat. It's gonna give you the link for the download tutorial of the games on YouTube. Just watch it from the beginning until the end, and at the end of the video you will be able to play BFME2 and Rise of the Witch King for free without the CD. Gondor Knights, actually stable opener, very interesting choice. It's gonna work out pretty nicely. We have a Spider Pit opener too. Spiderlings against Gondor Knights, pretty nice. If we're talking Gimli, yeah. How did soundtracks play in the game? Which patch? The soundtracks you are listening right now are not from the game. They are my own sound tracks I'm using for myself. And I uploaded them like 2 days ago on the YouTube channel. If you have not watched this yet, you can also download them if you want to from the YouTube. I was uploading them, all of them actually, to the YouTube channel. All the sounds you are able to listen in the stream are in the YouTube channel. Only if Gimli level 5 and Aragorn at level 10. Actually, yeah, if Aragorn is level 10, I believe Aragorn wins, but no, he won't win, because Gimli can always disengage. Gimli with Slayer is faster than Aragorn's Army of the Dead. So if he's gonna use Army of the Dead, Gimli can... Oh, the build has been sniped down from the Gondor Knights. Pretty nice, actually.
We'll claim this area.
Well played, Gospboy, though. Well played. But again, Gospboy, you are not eliminated just yet. You are still in the tournament, and you're gonna face against Andy Brandy in the losers bracket.
Let's go.
But you was playing good with the goblins, dude. You almost got the game also in the last game.
Right out.
But well played against the dwarves. Well deserved. Actually, Ecthelion is shining bright like a diamond in this one, guys. Gondor Knights are popping off. Not only he will be able to trample down those goblins in no time, but also he was able to kill one of the builders already. And this tunnel is going down for sure. Lot of goblins. Don't trample into them right there, like that. Smart move to disengage. He knows it's gonna be a bad trample. You're gonna lose those Gondor Knights in a second. Overpower them. Spiderlings against Gondor Knights, but they are buffed with the war chant. Don't fight this. Gondor Knights are gonna lose this fight. They are buffed, dudes. They are buffed. Yeah, they're gonna lose this fight. O'Reilly Call has been used, but he's gonna lose one of the Gondor Knights, unfortunately. The Spiderlings are so nice, dude. They are so cost efficient. Now they are level 2, they can always ditch away. Peel back.
Force it down.
Force it down. I like the HD edition here because the goblins, they have shields. Do you see that? They don't have shields normally in the normal game. Only in the HD edition. He's losing quite a lot of Gondor Knights. And the thing about Gondor Knights is when you lose them, you will give your opponent so many experience points and even power points. So losing them is not gonna be a good thing for you, trust me on that one. In the meantime, the spiderlings are looking for harassment, but they are being chased down from the Gondor Knights. If you have this many Gondor Knights on the field, it's always nice to get also Eomer on the field to support them with additional damage and armor leadership. The builder might be in trouble. He's being poisoned, but he's gonna be able to get in safety. Building a wall up. He has the cave beds upgrade now on the fortress for 500 resources. That's gonna give him a lot of vision, and I will show you how much of a vision you will get. Do you see that, guys? With only 500 resources on your fortress, you are able to see literally half of the map. Watch this. That's the vision control from the Goblin player now. That's crazy. For 500 resources only. That's nuts, dude. Spiderlings, they cost 300 each. Gondor Knights, they cost 500 each. The builder, he's not gonna try to take him down. Man of the West is going for a counter-attack. Rallying Call is on cooldown. Heal was used. 1 power point collected after that. 450 command points available. On the other side, also 450 command points available from Mustafa. 6 power points collected after the war chant, which can be invested into something like Cave Beds or Tainted Land if he wants to. Remember, Man of the West in Rise of the Witch King doesn't have Elven Wood or Human Wood, unlike in BFME2. That means Tainted Land is not gonna be counterable. You can't cover the Tainted Land when you are playing Man of the West. This farm is gonna be taken down for sure. Okay, big attack is incoming. But I believe he will be in a good spot. Should be able to defend himself, even though this tunnel is gonna be destroyed. Which kinda is bad because it's almost level 2. Looks like the man of the Goblin player rather is looking to get to the 10 power point power spike, which will give him the chance to summon the Spider Allies. And with them, he might be able to deal decent amount of economical damage to the Man of the West player. Nearly 8 power points collected. And he's only 2 power points away from the Spider Summon.
Moria is mine!
Oh, look who's here, guys. A hero we have seen plenty of times today, and actually Goblin's kinda bugged. Because imagine how many games we were able to see so far in the tournament, and how many Goblins we got to see. Like, random is so bugged. We see Goblins almost exclusively. Like, at least every second game has at least one Goblin faction included. We have not seen one time Angmar today just yet. Azog. Oh my goodness, he's sitting like a truck, boys. Look at him. Look his beautiful face. Behold my face. Only 1 power point away from the Spider Summon. But he was able to build himself like an outpost around this side, well for a sustain statue for the damage leadership. It's gonna be hard for him to commit against that. That's a war chant. And the Gondor Knights are coming in clutch with the Rallying Call. The Spiderlings are gonna target those Gondor Knights immediately. Shanks, do you have a shortcut to show the animation of the track? Yes, I do. I have also for this one, my friend. And Glory Almighty for the first time subbing with the primers. Thank you so much for the huge support, Glory Almighty. Appreciate that. Appreciate you.
Welcome to Beyond Standards crew.
Thanks for first time subbing. Means a lot. And now we have also this one, for example. Ghost-Boy.
Are you sure about that?
And my man Glory Almighty now has the chance to use the breath fire of a human. I gotta be the first human in the world, and I might make it to the Guinness Book of Records. Because I am literally able, just like Balrog, to breathe fire. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Azog is popping off, guys. Great battle rage is available. The ring has been captured by the Man of the West player. He's gonna try to destroy one of the towers, but he might lose the units after that to the fortress. Is he gonna get in safety? I don't think so, right? Tower guards in the meantime are doing a fantastic job against the Spider Pit. They're gonna be able to commit against that, and the Spider Pit has been taken down. In the meantime, Spider Allies was used offensively, I believe. And they were, I believe, also able to destroy a couple of these farms, but it's fine for the Man of the West player. Actually not fine, he was losing every single farm around the fortress. And he's gonna be dropping down to 460 command points, but he will have the Tom Bombadil special summon available for the next big commitment. Great battle reach on Azog. He is destroying this farm in no time, hitting like an absolute truck. Watch this. Where is the next tournament? We need to finish this one first before we're gonna start planning the next one. And this is not even halfway through yet. We have still many games to be done with in the semi-finals, in the losers bracket. So it's gonna take us some time before we can actually get to the planning of the upcoming tournament. Bombadillo! Bombadillo is here, dancing around, but I wanna just watch Azog for a second. He might be in trouble. It looks like he will get away for now. Tom Bombadil is such a nice hero, to be honest, you know? He's so happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at him, guys, with his blue jacket. Look at his face.
What's your name?
Nice. So he was able to destroy the tunnel just before his time was gone, and he had to leave Middle-earth. Oh, the builder. The builder is gonna get killed. That's the second builder actually Mustafa is losing in this game. As goblins against Men of the West, and Ecthelion is actually pretty strong today. I mean, of course, he had like 4 games against Ghost Boy, which was enough time for him to be warmed up. Warming up his fingers is very important. In Mustafa's first game, we will give him the time, of course, to be warmed up as well. And I'm expecting a better performance from Mustafa in the upcoming games. Because goblins, once they are behind, they are having a hard time to turn this game around. You know what I'm saying? 9 power points almost collected. Look at these three Gondor soldiers. They are bringing the ring to the Mount Doom to destroy it. Watch them, boys. Look at the design, though. I mean, not bad for a game which is from 2004. Look at this design. Pretty nice. Almost 10 power points collected. I'm actually expecting him. What is he trying to go for? I'm not sure. Not picking the Tainted Land or the Cave Paths. Oh, nice commitment against the level 3. Big rallying call has been used. And the tunnel is going to be taken down. That means minus 75 command points only. I mean, he's going to drop down to 400 command points only. That's what I'm trying to say. But don't lose so many Gondor Knights like that. Kill back when you have to. Also, this one is going to be taken down behind. Great battle rage has been used. Triple well actually for triple sustain. I mean, the more wells you have, the faster you will be able to level up. And he's gonna lose at least 2 of these wells in a second. The wells are quite squishy. They have only 1250 health. Just like the statue, guys. 12 power points collected. Gondor Knights are having a hard time, but Tower Guards are the elite defenders of the White City, boys. They are not like the Rohan Spearman pleb units. They are way stronger than that. Where's the ring, the soldiers? No one has grabbed the ring to the fortress just yet. Azog is almost he's level 6 now. It looks like you wanna say for the 15, boys, but Azog might be in trouble. Don't lose him, don't lose him, don't lose him. He's gonna lose him. Oh my goodness. No, Azog has been taken down, stabbed in his back from the Tower Guards. 550 are the command points from goblins right now, and Man of the West player has 600. Power points are rising to the sky. Gondor Knights are shining bright like a diamond. He has so many of them, yet he was never ever getting Eomer on the field, and yet another builder has been taken down. The 3rd builder now, as far as I was able to see. Maybe even more than that, but 3 for sure. 15 power points collected into the Worm summon. Worm is gonna be his choice. Okay. I mean, look how many barracks he has around this area. Barracks level 2, barracks, 3 barracks, and 1 stable level 1. So he has in total 4 production buildings against, what, 3? He's getting outspammed big time. And these Gondor Knights are really a big problem for the goblins to deal with. Azog has been taken down. And another builder. Boys. Mustafa is losing builder for days. And the Worm summon will be used in the middle of the map to burn some Tower Guards. I mean, this Worm could have been definitely a better use, a better summon, you know what I'm saying? And Mustafa is gonna call it GG. He knows he can't turn this game around anymore. And that's it. The first game is gonna be won from Ecthelion. Everybody who was betting on Ecthelion, guys, will get some points. Okay. We have the blue Angmar player Ecthelion at the bottom side. against the red elven player Mustafa at the top side. I don't know, man. Like, random is rigged. Every time we see random, I see only goblins, 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 goblins. What is going on? Not a single Gandhi? I mean, that's been like that since 3 years, my dude. Gandalf is like super rare. He's like a super rare Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? It's like Mewtwo, you know? Like seeing Gandalf once in your life, you are a lucky man already. What about bats? The bats were open or not? And no? Elves are allowed? Yes. Why not? Elves are a part of this game. 3 meals, 4 meals for Ingmar into the Hall of the Kingsmen. 2 meals, 2 Malone trees rather, barracks into the 3rd Malone tree. Bets were opened, yeah. The thing is, you don't have normally that much time. Like, I want you guys to bet before we see everything, you know, before we see the opening, the factions, and the map. And normally for that reason you have 1 up to 2 minutes time to bet. So after the game ends, please be around and bet. Pikemen are coming up first. He's gonna try to creep. Bad matchup for elves, if Isengard or Angmar, I think. Depends on the map a bit. I think this map is fine. I like this matchup. I think this is a balanced matchup, to be honest. Wolftank coming up for Angmar. That's the power of Angmar. Like, that you have the chance to get all the units you need from 2 buildings, and that really early into the game. The transition power is insane when you play Angmar, guys.
Take back these lands.
But Angmar's weakness is the lack of money. Same with the Elven faction. Elves have no eco-sustain. Like, Angmar at least has Walder, you know what I'm saying? But elves have nothing.
Make it fall.
There is no way you can get more money from anything. You can't boost the money from the Malone trees. You have no pillage. You have nothing like that.
Claim it for the elves. Guard this area.
And this bets were made for previous game 29 minutes ago. Are you sure?
Press on.
I'm pretty certain that Balindru was opening the bets, or Kitira was opening the bets. Right after closing the previous bets, he was opening right after the new one. But I don't know, I was not paying attention at the same time, to be honest with you guys. Did you not open the bets, guys? Can you see, prediction started 5 minutes ago. Okay, we have a fight now. Pikemen are moving. Lorien warriors and pikemen are also moving downstairs. He was able to creep this in no time. Get a pikeman to level 2. Elves got some nerfs this game. As for example the Miflond units, the pikemen, they are not able to get invisible around the trees anymore. I'm sure, and I want my points for the previous game. You got them.
Retreat, sentry, retreat.
I think you need to refresh your browser maybe.
Pick it up, you layabouts.
Okay, nice commitment with the pikeman. I believe this Malone tree is gonna be taken down. He has nothing to defend this area just yet. And that's gonna be a nice little counter-attack. Rallying Call is gonna be available, yes. Warden is also available, but this mill is gonna be definitely...
nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
Why can't we have some meat?
Why can't we have some meat? Warden is available. The Wolfpacks are the best counter unit to the pikemen, especially when they have the heavy spike colors upgrade purchased, even though they got nerfed many times in the beta. So in 8.4 they were the best unit in the game, in the entire game.
I speak with the
Big
Witch
rallying
King's
call,
voice.
nice one. I don't follow any changes besides beta 14, my dude. Not the right person to ask, trust me on that one. Do you like meat shanks? Of course, man. My wife likes meat a lot, but I also like barbecue. Barbecue is like, you know, the meat is so much more delicious when you make it on the barbecue, you know? When you are grilling the meat. Always nice. I'm a summer guy, generally, you know? I don't like winter that much, and I'm enjoying summer because I'm a person, I like to go to the beach, I like to go to the swimming, you know? This is what I enjoy. But there are many people I know they enjoy winter much more than the summertime because they go, for example, like in Germany there are so many possibilities you can do when you like winter. You can go like, you know, she jumping and this and that. There are so many opportunities you have. Okay, he was able to defend himself without using the war chant. Rallying call is gonna be on cooldown for Mustafa. And that's gonna give Engman now the chance for a counter attack. Grouping all the units together and going for a massive war chant and push might be quite dangerous for the Elven player Mustafa. Okay, but he was able to build himself like an outpost at the left side in the middle of the map. Statue coming up behind. Engman has no way of nullifying enemy leadership bonuses until he gets Witch King on the field level 2. Remember, the debuff from Morgomir doesn't nullify leadership bonuses. Hey Shanks, what's one of your favorite scenes of Lord of the Rings? My most favorite one is when Rohirrim arriving in Minas Tirith. You know, when Witch King was fighting against Gandalf and then you hear the horn of Rohan. And then Theoden is having his battle speech, you know? Spear shall be shaken, shield shall be splintered, a sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. And then he's screaming death and writing it down. That was my most favorite moment, definitely. Following up with the Black Gate speech from Aragorn. You know, Gandalf and Eomer arriving at Helm's Deep was also one of my favorite scenes. Gandalf in the Fangorn Forest, when they were thinking that this is Saruman and he's revealing himself. Gandalf when he was actually trying to convince or trying to undo the spell what Saruman was doing on or putting on Theoden. And then he was like, ha ha ha, you have no power here, Gandalf the Grey. And Gandalf is like, Gandalf was exactly like this guy, right there at the right side.
Move out.
Are you sure about that?
Gandalf was like, are you sure about that? And he was proving him that he is worthy now. He is the white boy. Theoden King died in a battle he didn't have to fight. Yeah. But it's not about him dying. It's about this message, you know? He knew he would die. Like, they were expecting to be dead. You know what I'm saying? But they knew. They have no choice but fighting. And that's the desperate moment. Because they knew if Minas Tirith is gonna fall, what's gonna happen to Rohan? They're gonna also fall eventually. So they had no choice but fighting. That's why they were screaming death. They were like, okay, we're gonna die together today. But we're gonna die for good stuff, you know what I'm saying? There is something good in this world to fight for and to die for. And this was the emotional moment at the same time. Like, I had like tears in my eyes, you know, when this happened. Again, I was a child when I was watching that. I was 13 years old.
We'll take it.
Also, one of my favorite scenes in the Extended Edition is like when Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli were stopping the Corsairs. You shall not enter Gondor. And then, you and whose army? And then Aragorn is like, this army. And you see Army of the Dead coming through Aragorn and crushing the Corsairs. It was also a badass moment. Also, when Aragorn was sleeping in his tent, some guy came and say, my lord, someone, King Theoden is looking for you. And then it was Elrond, you know, Agent Smith. He will not follow anyone but the King of Gondor. And then the music background, and then he's showing the Anduril, the Flame of the West. It was also a crazy moment. I mean, Lord of the Ring, it's hard to choose one thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you can say this is the best moment, because it's full with best moments. Like almost every single moment is the best moment. But the scenes from Frodo Baggins. I couldn't stand Frodo Baggins, I don't know why, guys. I don't like him. He good map. Elven player is able to defend himself for now. It's the best trilogy ever made. Exactly, Michelangelo. The best trilogy ever made by far. It's gonna be also always in the top films of all time. I like this. It's always a film you can watch over and over again without getting bored of it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they made these films in like early 20s is even more impressive if you ask me. Like, you know, I know many people were complaining about the films, especially those big nerds. You know, they are all comparing everything with the books. And of course, dude, they can't cover everything what is happening in the books in the films. The films are like, what, over 12 hours material all alone. in the trilogy. Imagine if they would try to cover everything what happened in the books and the films. There would be like 3 films, like more than 30 hours or something. You know what I'm saying?
Turn them to pieces!
But the films were like the best, and they are still the best in my opinion. I think Frodo was gay and his friend Samwise Gam gay. No, dude. Hey, you can say whatever you want. And first of all, it doesn't matter. They can be gay, of course. We don't judge people because of that. But you can't blame Samwise Gamgee, dude. Samwise, let's be real, guys. He's gonna be the best friend you can ever have in your life. This guy made me cry multiple times in the films. Literally, he was making me cry. I had so many tears in my eyes. Like when Frodo was such a asshole. You know what I'm saying? He was believing Gollum instead of his friend. I mean, maybe he was kind of under control from the One Ring. Maybe that's what it is. But still, you know. Like when Frodo was Danzo in Mount Doom, that was one of the moments, guys, I was literally crying like a baby, you know? I need to admit, I was literally crying like a baby when he was done. He couldn't move anymore, he was done. Like he was, you know, throwing himself on the ground. He's like, okay, it's Samwise Gamgee, I'm done. I can't move any longer, you know? And Sam is like, I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you. And then the music, he's grabbing him, actually running it up to the Mount Doom. This moment got me, dude. This moment got me. Yeah. Without Samwise Gamgee, Frodo wouldn't be able to. I mean, Gollum would kill him. let's be real, guys. Without Samwise Gamgee, Frodo would be dead now. I mean, not even he wouldn't even make it to the Mount Doom. Not even Shelob would have killed him. But while he was sleeping, Gollum could have killed him like 10 times when Sam wouldn't be around. Let's be real. Okay, so level 4 Haldir now. 760 command points from Mustafa after almost 9 power points collected after the mist and the rallying call. What is that? Why are they scared like that? The Black Numenorians. And then right after that, Aragorn says for Frodo, yeah. This moment was crazy, you know? Sauron was trying to convince Aragorn, was trying to talk to him, and then he was just smiling, looking to Gandalf. Gandalf was trying to understand what's going on, and he was like for Frodo running it down. Then you see only Merry and Peregrine took running it down as well. Was also a crazy moment. And also the friendship between Gimli and Legolas was kinda nice, you know, when Gimli was saying to Legolas, I would have never thought that I would die side by side with an elf. And Frodo, you know, Legolas was like, what about side by side with a friend? I can do that, you know, was also a great moment. Oh, Haldir is running it down, boys. The Wolf Riders are gonna be able to catch him or not? Heal! You can pick heal from the spellbook, but oh, that's unfortunate. And Morgomir gets the kill too. That's even worse. He has no debuff. It's a great fight for Ingmar, to be honest. Really great fight. And Mist is gonna lead you to the Eagles, boys. And he is really close for the Eagles. I never understood why so many human factions assist the evil forces. Does not make any sense. Do you remember the taste of strawberries? Yeah. I could do that, yeah. Dude, that was such a nice moment too. And look at this, guys. We have the daddy of the Fangon Forest here. 3-Beard soundtrack seems to be bugged. Oh, the Cloudbreak will be his choice instead. I don't know about Cloudbreak though. This end mood is gonna be taken down regardless. You can't stun heroes. I don't like Cloudbreak, to be honest. I think Mist would be Eagles would be a better choice. Look at this. He has nothing to kill the Eagles, and he would have killed every single unit around this area. Cloudbreak was a very questionable move. What are those Mirkwoods doing here, by the way? Level 3 now. Pretty nice. One of the the strongest. And he has even Noldor Warriors. Come on now. Noldor Warriors, guys. Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. Yeah. They are bringing the hobbits to Isengard. They are bringing the hobbits to Isengard. So many memes also, you know? Like, there are so many memes which everybody is using, even though they don't make any content for Lord of the Rings, for example. One does not simply walk into Mordor. Alone, this picture from Boromir was used for so many memes.
Look out!
Oh, nice ramble with the Wolf Riders, but he needs something stronger than that. He needs maybe some Snow Trolls instead to deal with the Noldor Warriors, you know what I'm saying? And that's the power spike of elves, I mean. Once he has like this Mirkwoods plus the Noldor warriors, and he has even the chance later on to get, see it, the Silverton arrows. He has also higher level 5 for the leadership part. Angmar struggling with the fear resistant. The only possible way you can do that is by getting Karsh on the field. Karsh is very vulnerable against archers, and now he has to deal with Noldors. That means Karsh would have been dead in a minute, and they have no chance. And if this is not gonna be enough, you can always get the Lindens from the stable level 2 with Silvertone arrows, which gives you an insane amount of kite potential. You can hit, run, and they will never be able to catch you. The only possible way I can see Angmar turning this game around is getting Rangers with Longshot and going for a crazy Wombo combo potential with the Felwind Longshot. That's the only possible way. And again, you might be able to kill the Mirkwoods, but you will never be able to kill the Noldors that fast. You will need multiple Rangers to accomplish that. It's allowed, yes. You can of course use the ring in the tournament games also. We don't have anything against that. I mean, some might disagree with me, but I believe when whoever is gonna be able to save up to 10,000 resources to potentially recruit either Galadriel or Sauron should get rewarded. So ring heroes are enabled and they are also allowed.
We are the elite.
We are the elites. Like the Manorians, they are not very good. Let me tell you that much. But he has almost 15 power points collected, which is gonna lead him into the giant summon. Maybe Blight would have been better, but you can't go for the Blight after the Orc summon. You can only go for giant summon.
Speak with the Witch King's voice.
He will get the giants and destroy the fort. Yeah, I believe that's gonna be his plan. But Elven player, I mean, he has to do it in a sneaky way, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe with the pikemen and Mirkwoods, he can kill those giants in no time. That's a massive army though. Massive army. 3-beard.
I come to command.
Come forth from the hills!
Okay. Waldo is summoning more reinforcements.
It is time to walk.
Press on.
Felwind.
Fill the sky.
I mean, Felwind did absolutely nothing. Look the Snolders, guys. Pew, 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 pew. Oh my goodness. He's going for the frozen lands. I mean, that's gonna slow down the 15. Oh, the trample is coming in clutch from 3-beard. He's running it down, running it down, running it down. Oh my goodness. But he's getting one-shotted from the hill trolls. I believe the hill trolls, if I'm not mistaken, they're the best pikemen in the game. They cost also a lot, right? Let me check the money of them. They cost 600 each, so they are the most expensive pikemen for sure. And look at this Morgomir, guys. Level 7 is gonna unlock the Dark Glory, which is gonna make him and also the nearby allied Dunedain units stronger.
Away from here. Come with me.
And this is crazy, you know, because this is a spell. So this can stack with the Frozen Land and also with the War Chant.
I come to command.
And you can make those Dark Ranges really strong. Worst Felwind ever, yeah, was not the best one, to be honest. Uh-oh. I mean, if this guy gets level 8 though, then you have double stun. You have the Cloud Break, which is gonna be almost back up, and you have the Golden Arrow. You can stun your opponent units multiple times. The mill has been taken down. We have 1,000 command points available for elves. 1,000. And Angmar is 750. But, on the bright side, this Frozen Land is gonna lead him to the Blight. And Blight can be nice against this army. And he has vision here. Why? Because whoever has the ring will always be seen on the entire map to every player. That's why he's able now to see the Elven group of units, because of the one Lorien archer who has the one ring. I mean, the Elven player has so much money now. I mean, so much resource income rather. He has full command points, right? So just bring the... I mean, he's going for the armory, that's what it is. But just bring the ring to the fortress and eventually scare your opponent off that you might go for the Galadriel, even if you don't. Blight and Felwind, yeah, but he needs to wait for the Felwind. But did you guys know that this is able to negate the effect of the Blight? So if you use Blight and your opponent is gonna use Cloud Break, it's gonna nullify the effect of the Blight instantly. Did you guys know that? So he needs to be fast because Cloudbreak is now available. I mean, he doesn't even have it yet. That's the problem. Now you will see now what's gonna happen. He will use Blight, and if Mustafa knows that, he needs to just counter that by using the Cloudbreak. It will deny the Blight.
We bring our finest bows.
You will see what I mean. If Mustafa knows that, you need to try that out yourself. I didn't know that also for a long time. Then I've seen it one time. It was kind of crazy. Okay, 21 power points collected. So it's becoming scary now for Engma, as Alvin players getting really close for the 25. Oh my, look at the Snolder warriors, boys. They're fighting with the swords. Almost level 5, that's gonna unlock the weapon song, which is gonna make them deal more damage and become twice as tanky. The power points are rising to the... Oh, he's going for the mountain giants anyway. Okay, didn't know that. Didn't expect this, to be honest. Because if you would go for the giants, why would you go for the frozen land? That's gonna slow down your 25 now. The problem here with the 25 for the Engma is only Avalanche is a solid choice, because the Wolf Summon, I believe the Wolf Summon is gonna die quite fast against Nolders and against Mirkwoods with Silvertone arrows. I believe.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
I speak with the Witch King's voice.
I am the Fist of Angmar.
You know what would be nice from Engma? Besides getting, of course, more of these Rangers with the level 2. This is also not a bad choice. You need, with the Ice Shot, that's really good against Rangers though, or against enemy archers. But I believe Witch King could be a solid choice. Witch King has the best debuff in the game, and that's the only way you can nullify their leadership bonuses, which they get from Haldir. So the thing is, when you use Fellwind Longshot combination and your Witch King has debuff and he's nearby to the enemy units, you can make them really weak that the Longshot is gonna eventually kill them all. He's using Cloudbreak now for the stun. That's the power of the Cloudbreak, boys. No fear resistant. Level 7, everything is stunned, and there is the flank now. Mirkwoods from downtown. Power points are rising. That's a frozen land, but it doesn't grant you fear resistant. It will give you leadership though. Not that it matters because he has extra words and they receive leadership anyway from Voldo. Power points are rising to the sky. And he has now more than he needs for the Sunflare. I'm actually curious about Sunflare damage against heroes from Engma and also against catapults. He's gonna use it potentially here, right? I wanna see Morgomir. Okay, he's low enough. I think he's gonna get one-shotted from the Sunflare. He's peeling back now. Please leave ring. Yeah, he's not gonna do that. There are towers. That's a bad army though when it comes to deal damage to the economy or to the resource buildings. Because he has mainly archers. He has only one pikeman. Archers are dealing no damage to the buildings, even with Silvertone arrows. And he needs ants for that reason. He needs ants. Or he needs Galadriel. Oh. This ant. Oh my goodness, actually hitting like a truck now. That's nice. This ant is gonna go down. He needs more rangers, dude. Oh, level 7 unlocked. Oh, the Sunflare!
We bring spears.
I mean, let's be real. The Sunflare didn't do much. Hey, this is okay. This is okay. This is actually wasted. The thing with the Sunflare or with any 25 power point spell is if you have nothing to follow up. What happens now is, okay, you killed everything, but you have nothing to follow up. You can't go for the attack. You have no damage against buildings. Because now Engma has the chance to just replace the units he lost. And he's gonna say, you know what, I thank you, because now you have just wasted your 25, which is a really long cooldown. So I don't need to be worried about this anymore. So, and it was not dealing any damage to the heroes, by the way. Voldo is safe and Morgomir is safe. So all he killed were like a couple of extroverts and that's it. Just put one of the rangers inside the tower. Put them inside. Longshot is incoming, boys! Fellwind! Doesn't even need to use it, that's a mist. Okay. The giant summon is now available for a long time. Maybe you need to go for a sneaky attack. He has even the forge plates on this Alvin calf units. That's a massive army though. And with the forge plates he can also deal a lot of damage to the buildings.
Run for cover.
Oh, nice shot with the Trollstone Thrower. The Blight. No, that's not the Blight. It's an Orc Summon, okay? Felwind
What is it?
to suck them in. Now you can get power points here. Look, the power points are rising. Do you see that, guys? Watch the power points. Killing these units, Mirkwoods and Nolders. Dude, you are getting power points. Trust me. Believe it. Oh, and Haldir used Golden Arrow. He's gonna lose so much. Look, the power points, dude. That's crazy, am I right or not?
We go.
Alright, Haldir has to run for his life. He has the Golden Arrow stun. He's gonna be in safety, but in the meantime, the Lanes are doing a phenomenal job. Destroying multiple mills, left and right. What a great game actually, boys, right? It was a nice game, and that's only the game number 2. We have at least one more game to go if Ecthelion wins that. If Mustafa wins that, we have at least 2 more games to be done with in this best of 5 series. We will see a 25 eventually from the Angmar player too. We will see that. All the warriors are scary, but Angmar is able to hold himself in the game for now. Alright, Morgomir though. The giants summon. Oh. Nah, just kill farms, yeah. No, he's committing against a fortress. Is this a good idea? I don't think so, right? You can't kill them. You can't kill the fortress. I think he should have gone for the level 3 mills. Or, you know, Malon trees rather. It's a waste, you know? You can't take it down. Reinforcement summon, but he's getting power points at least. Almost 20 power points collected. Voldo is level 9 now. Nolders are dying. The fortress is low, but it's not enough to take it down. In the meantime, look at this Lancer army, dude. Snow Trolls, he's far away from getting anywhere to the point in which he can buy upgrades for himself. 22 power points almost collected. Oh, he's able to shoot from here? Oh, one more shot was needed, dude. I didn't pay. Oh my god, that's a... Guys, he's able to shoot from here over the hill on the fortress. That's a crazy range, my dude. Oh, level 3 mill. Does he have Snowbind? Nope, he doesn't have Snowbind. He was really close, actually. Hey, Dr. Lecter, welcome. Alright, so he's now down to 725 command points only. The Mirkwoods are gonna be taken down, but that's fine. The Lancers should be able to get away from this. Felwin is on cooldown, you can't catch them. Did the high level Noldo die? Let me take a look into that to answer your question. I think he's dead. No. I think there is one high level Noldo. Let me check. I can't see him though. RTS Gaming Chef, thanks for the follow. Tranduel 8248, thanks for the follow as well. Now we are getting finally some more ends on the field. Yeah, he has only level 1 Noldo warrior. I think the other one is gone. But it's fine, he has a lot of money. And also Podolski 5454, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the streamer, dude. Alright, so the good thing about this situation for Angmar is he's only 1 power point away from his 25. So if he can make a difference with that, it's gonna be great. But the bad thing is, he's down a lot command point wise, and he has to do something about the Lancers. Haldir is level 8. 3-bit is running for his life. He's actually quite fast. Look at him running. Seems like a Fiesta game, huh? Exactly. Damiando, my man. Welcome to the stream, dude. That's a Golden Arrow stun, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Cloud Break once again? That was Cloud Break once again. Actually, he's using it now for 3 times. Look at the Hill Trolls, guys, how tanky they are. Even without the heavy armor. With the heavy armor, they're gonna be almost unkillable. You will need like 1 hour to destroy them. Does he have 25 yet? Really close. Really close. I'm not sure if the Giants are leading you to the Avalanche or to the Wolf or to both eventually. But we are about to find out very soon. Volde is back in the business, level 9. Where is Morgomir when we need him? Morgomir was actually quite efficient. He needs to get him on the field, and this 25 has to pay off. 25 unlocked. Felwind has been used. Was it the Golden Arrow? Not sure. Coldstone Thrower is gonna be eventually taken down. He has the Wolf summon, boys. Who let the wolves out? Oh. This is Wolf summon, yes. And the Wolf summon is very powerful, and the fortress is low. The fortress is low. Oh, the fortress is gonna be goners. Kill it! It's like 1 shot! 1 shot! Do it! Call the pack! Call the pack! Call the pack! Come on! And no! I just killed it. What's going on? I mean, he missed the call the pack. Are you kidding me? But it's gone anyway. It's gone anyway. Does he have money? Almost, like, he's almost there. But that's fine, because during all this time, he is not able to use his power points anymore, guys. And killing the level 3 farm is actually a pretty smart move. Smart move. Don't waste your energy on the resource, on the production buildings. Just kill the level 3 farms and you're gonna be good to go. Dude, is this gonna be the game turning around? I don't know, man. He has still like 3 ants here. I mean, 2 ants and 3 beard. Who's also giving you leadership, the march of the ants for more armor and more movement speed. So it's gonna be tough to deal with this army, but it's, you know, pretty nice regardless. He's gonna try to take down the level 3. He was using the Call the Pack once again. Can he do that? He was using Devour for 50% more damage and 100% more armor. And yes, the level 3 is gonna be... Do it, hit one more time. Kill it. Don't kill the tower. Destroy this, please. It's gone. That means no more Mirkwoods or Nolders any soon. So if this attack fails, I believe he's gonna be good to go. Morgomi is now on the field. Does he have anything to defend himself with? He has Frozen Land and War Chant, but he has only one single Ranger. And this is not gonna be enough as Felvin is still on cooldown. That's a huge army coming from the bottom left side as well. The builder might be in trouble. He was using the Orc Summon offensively. But in order to win this game, he has to destroy this, you know. But he's gonna kill at least one level 1 farm. He's also using War Chant offensively. The thing is, if he's not paying attention, this ants can take down this fortress in no time. But you have 5 power points collected, which can be used for something like, say it, Snowbind, you know? To save your fortress or any of these other buildings. Or you need to kill these ants ASAP. Which is easier said than done. You can't reach, man. These Nolders and Mirkwoods are so strong. Like, he's surrounded now. Even though Elven player didn't have a fortress, but he's able to rebuild this already. Do you see that? And Ecthelion knows that. He's gonna call it GG. And what a nice game. The score is dead even right now. And we're gonna see the first tiebreaker in the BO5 series. Mordor against Goblins. We have the red Goblin player Mustafa on the left side against the blue Mordor player Ecthelion on the left side. Ecthelion is a Battle for Middle-earth 2 expert. He's a mapper and a mother. He's a daddy and a dad and mother too. No. Ecthelion is also involved into the patch making, so he's actually, I believe, the main face behind the patch 1.09 version 2.0, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. We have 2 Mordor slaughterhouses coming up for the Mordor player Ecthelion on the left side. On the other side, we see 2 tunnels coming up for the Goblin player. Actually, yeah, he was building this Goblin cave right off the bat. Finally, I am able to catch up. Hello everyone. Hello man. Randy Gods, welcome to the stream. Yesterday we were starting yesterday the BO5 series between Mustafa against Ecthelion. The score was 1-1 and we couldn't get into the game number 3. That's gonna be the first thing to do in our to-do list today. And right after this one, we're gonna get to see the games between Andy Brandy against Ghostboy in the BO3 in the losers bracket. To figure out who's gonna say goodbye to the tournament and who's gonna be able to move on. So we have 3 slaughterhouses into the Orc pit, into the second Orc pit right after that. Which means Orcs versus Goblins, ladies and gentlemen. As we also see the second Goblin cave building up for Mustafa.
Come together.
And once again, it's a very difficult, a very important match rather. For the people, for the players. Because if, you know, whoever wins that will have the chance to win the series in the next game. Orcs are cheaper in both terms, money and resource command points. Goblins are more expensive, they cost 40 command points and 100 resources instead of 80, but they are also faster and stronger with the poison blades in a one-on-one situation. I can play after, nice. Who's your opponent though? Exclamation mark bracket in the chat. I don't remember who's your opponent going to be. Okay. Warchan is available for Goblins, and Mordor is Eye of Sauron. Eye of Sauron is weaker in compared to the Warchant. Eye gives you only 33% damage and armor, and Warchan is giving you 50% damage and 50% armor instead, boys. Alright, more units are coming from downtown, but sending those goblins one by one isn't gonna achieve too much for you, and orc archers were able to defend this. I'm actually surprised that they were able to defend this so easily against war-chanted goblins. Never mind, I take it back. He was not using war chant just yet. That's the orc pits number 3, boys, coming up for Mordor. But Mustafa is making the mistake of sending those units one by one. That's not gonna achieve too much for you, trust me on that one. You will definitely need a swarm of goblins, like many of them at the same time. And also look at the positioning, do you see that? Like, that's not how you want to build that, in my opinion. He was trying to, did you see what happened, guys? He was trying to go inside the tunnel, but they couldn't, so they need to move all the way around. I don't like the positioning that much. Okay, that's the first big push, kinda, from Mustafa. And remember, he's holding on the war chant. Use it now, maybe. There we go, that's a big one, boys. It's a big war chant. All you gotta do is just get to this goblin orc archers rather into the backline, and you can actually deal a lot of damage. The builder might be in trouble. Remember, goblins are the fastest and the best looking swordsmen in the game. Look at them. I mean, is it not self-explaining, boys? Just run him down. Just run the builder down. With the poison blades, you can actually take them down quite fast. He was able to destroy one of the slaughterhouses. Isn't the best or the worst thing in the world. All he gotta do is keep expanding. Spider Pit is coming up as the production building number 4 now for the Goblin player. We have right now 3 Orc Pits in total for the Mordor player. What are the options for Mordor? Either he can go for the Gothmog, which is a primary hero for the Orc sport with his leadership. Fury gives him a decent amount of damage. He can one-shot these goblins no problemo. Or he can eventually try to save for the troll cage and get some mountain trolls on the field instead. Do you know what's the difference between armor and health? I always wondered. It's easy. Like, for example, some heroes or some units, they have a special armor against some type of unit. Let's, for example, say that dwarven units, dwarven heroes rather, they are made so they are tankier against arrows. They can withstand lots of damage from the Mirkwood archers, for example, right? And a mounted hero like Glorfindel, when he is dismounted, he's having more armor against pikemen. When he's mounted, he's losing a lot of his armor against that specific type of a unit, the pierce damage. But the health is always the same. The health doesn't adapt as the armor can, for example, right? So that's the difference between this. Rickadoon and also Cody7345, guys, thank you so much for the follows, appreciate that. Hope you guys gonna enjoy your stays. Bilban BFME, welcome. I wish my girlfriend would look like a goblin. I mean, which girlfriend, bro? Oh, that was tough. Okay, I take it back. I take it back, boys. I take it back. Sometimes I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the vibe sometimes. Love your content, BFME is my childhood game. Glad seeing it alive, hey man. Thank you for your kind words and welcome, of course. Enjoy the semifinals to its full potential. From a sleepy guy, because I was literally waking up 10 minutes ago. I'm still feeling a bit wuzzled, you know what I'm saying? Mordor is actually having units all around the place. Spider Riders now is a counter to the orc spam. That's nice. No, don't do it. I was just joking, dude. You know me, right? You probably have like 10 girlfriends. And they know each other, but they are fine because they don't want to lose you. That's what it is. Warchant is almost back up. 500 command points available for goblins. And Mordor is also 500 command points available now. I mean, like, don't take it literally, Balinduri. I didn't check the time. Mustafa needs Spider Riders. Yeah, he has them already on the field. I've seen one of them at least. Where are they? There they are. But Mordor has no... Oh, okay. That's a very early level 3 siege works, boys. That was his transition. He's trying to get some Black Riders on the field, I'm assuming. And good luck dealing with them, I guess. Good luck dealing with them. Grunt isn't existing in this game, but it exists actually in BFME2, and I would love to see that from time to time. So once you get your siege works to level 3 in BFME2, guys, you will get the chance to recruit Grunt, aka the best siege unit in the entire game. Send in Grunt. I have memories when I was playing the Mina. That's a big push though. Uh-oh. Dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Just take down the siege works. Can you not? If he can take down the siege works, that's a lot of money Mordor will be losing. But it looks like he doesn't want to try to do that. He want to deal economical damage instead. And he will be able to do so. Look how much damage he's gonna be able to deal. There are no Easterlings around. He has not even a Haradrim Palace. He has nothing to counter the Spider Riders just yet. That's a lot of damage dealt to the Mordor player as he's dropping down to 350 command points only, boys. That was a huge mistake leaving your side unprotected and open for a potential push just like Ecthelion did. So Ecthelion has to hope now for the best. And that those Black Riders are gonna buy him the time he needs to eventually turn this game around. But once again, guys, we are still in the winner bracket, which means even if you lose it, if any of these two players is gonna lose the series, it's fine. You're not gonna lose this tournament. You will just drop down to the losers bracket. Okay, Black Riders are now on the field, and look at them taking down the Spider Riders in no time. Once they are level 2, boys, they will unlock the Dread Visage, which is a debuff for the nearby enemy units. But goblins can always make the transition into the half-troll pikemen from the fissure level 1. That's a possibility. Also, maybe fire drakes can be nice against them. I mean, there are a few options. The best option is, of course, Dragon Lord. And look at them hitting like a truck, guys. And you don't even deal damage to them. Look how tanky they are. You need pikemen. That's the only way you can deal with them. The Black Riders of Mordor are trying to ride and make the Argentinian player to win this game. And once they are level 4, I mean, they are also anti-hero units, which means they are dealing crazy amount of damage to heroes. Like heroes like Izok, for example, wouldn't be even a great choice against this Black Riders. Trust me on that one. Which version and mod is that? That's the patch 2.02 version 8.4 beta 14 for BFME2, the Rise of the Witch King. We are playing the expansion, you know? Not the standalone game. Oh, the builder? Oh my goodness, man. Mustafa, don't make mistakes like that, please. I believe there is no way that the builder can get in safety. Ah, maybe he will. Oh, he's getting slowed down big time, but look how tanky they are, you know? This spider, I mean, I keep calling them Spider Riders all the time. Look how slowed down they are, do you see that? But they don't take damage. They're like immune, you know? I am inevitable, that's what they are trying to say. But there are many goblins around. And Goblin player has now the time of his life. He can build whatever he wants. He's untouched, and Mordor is dropping down to 250 command points only, boys. That means he has only one single slaughterhouse somewhere. There it is. And this one has industry on it. So he has to keep this protected, which is easier said than done, because look his money and look his command points. But all he needs is one single unit, and holy guacamole, this Black Riders, they refuse to take damage, they refuse to go down. The builder from Mordor has to be careful. Oh my god, I mean, they cost 2000, and you need to also think about that, right? You need to get your siege works to level 3. You need to invest 120 command points in 2000 resources. Like, a lot of investment has to be done before you can even recruit them. And the thing about them is, if you lose them eventually, you need to revive them from the... They are like heroes, but not actual heroes. And you can level them up till level 10, unlike the normal units in the game, which are only able to level up to level 5. But if you lose them, howsoever, you will only be able to get them from the siege works level 3 as a level 1 unit once again. So they can't keep the levels. Black Rider must be remade. What? I don't know what he's trying to say. He will be able to find his tunnels. They are gonna be both taken down. Can you still recruit Nazguls? No, the mounted Nazguls, they don't exist in this game as a hero. Here you have Gothmog, Mouth of Sauron. I mean, the Mouth of Sauron is kinda a mounted Nazgul, I guess. But that's the only one. You have not these Black Riders as a hero like you have in BFME2. You have two Felvies in a Witch King though. In Rise of the Witch King. I was wondering why I was not streaming and I was all beyond standards, and now I know. Welcome to the stream, dude. Alright, if he can take down the slaughterhouse level 2, that's gonna be nice, and I think he has the chance to do that. Finally, some counter units. I will be used to boost the damage, but I believe that's not gonna be enough to kill this pikeman in time. Or maybe it is. There are just too many. Actually, this half-troll pikemen are dying quite fast against this orc archers. Pretty nice. And he will be able, I believe, to defend himself. One more trample is all it needs. One more trample, and Mordor is getting actually kind of fat. But in the meantime, goblins, they have 950 command points. 950. Remember, the maximum is 1000. So if you want to make it sure that you can deal with this Black Riders, all you gotta do is save for the big boy. And the big boy is nobody else and nobody less than Drogoth the Dragon Lord. You can dismount, yeah. You can dismount the flying Nazgul, but he will be only on foot. He can't get mounted. But yeah, you are right, of course. You can dismount them and use them as like a hero on foot. He was just using Morgul Blade and even fighting in the melee range against the pikemen. Level 4. Remember, level 10 is the maximum rank for the elite units. And you are only able to recruit one of them. You are limited. You can see that, right? Limited to one hot. Goblins, for example, they can recruit the fire drakes, but they can recruit 3 of them at the same, or 2 of them at the same time, rather. We have 10 power points collected. He's creeping the troll layer. There is this troll layer at the bottom side of the map still remaining on the field. And Mordor, surprisingly, is able to hold himself in the game with the Black Riders all alone. Very well done. Warchan is available for goblins. He has to get some more of these half-troll pikemen though. Or, you know, eventually buy upgrades on them. Oh, he has armory now. That's nice. Armory level 2 is incoming. That's gonna give you the chance to buy fire. And level 3 is gonna give you the chance to purchase the scavenged armor, which is the heavy armor from the goblins. And if you give these half-troll pikemen the blades and the scavenged armor, they're gonna hit like a truck and become also tanky as a truck. Okay? But of course, it's gonna still give some time. Oh, he's trying to go. Oh, yes, nice one here from the goblin player. He will be able to take it down this time. Nice one. There was the win condition actually for Mordor, or not the condition to win the game, but more like to turn this game around. And losing this is gonna hurt a lot. He's dropping down to 450 command points against 1000. And of course, you know, if a matchup is in favor of one specific faction, that doesn't mean that the other player is not able to win. Especially if you go for a very early Siege Works level 3 and you invest so much time and money into getting the Black Riders on the field and you sacrifice almost all. The first counterattack, which was happening like 2 minutes ago, was able to destroy multiple important slaughterhouses from Mordor, and he was not prepared for such an attack, you know? He was not prepared for that. You have also Easterlings on the fields now, they are level 4. The debuff is coming in handy, of course. How Mordor Cav, beside Nazgul, you have also the Haradrim Lancers from the Haradrim Palace level 2. You see them? They are also working in Mordor. They don't exist in BFME2. Okay, this one is gonna be taken down as well. He's trying his best to hold himself, but that's gonna be harder. Oh, the Worm Summon. Very interesting Worm Summon. Oh my goodness, the worm is burning down the Spider Riders for living, boys. For living. Literally. Where are Mortar Elephants? They are having a summertime. They are on the beach now, taking a swim course. You know what I'm saying? They are like, okay, we need to learn how to swim. I mean, they are in the Muma Kill Pen. There is a specific building for that one. But the Worm Summon also against the Siege Force level 3, it's gonna be taken down. What you gotta do against that? There is little to nothing you can do against the Worm Summon. Unless you can burst him down, but it's hard, you know? Maybe you can do that with the... Oh! Is he killing this? Oh my... Okay! Scream all you want, bro! The worm killed these Nazguls, all of them! Look at them, guys. Oh my goodness. The worm! How strong is this? And Ecthelion knows he can't turn this game around anymore. He's gonna demolish everything that he got on the field. And the game, surprisingly, will be won from the Goblin player Mustafa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the game number 4, Ecthelion against Mustafa, on the beautiful map Cyrano between Isengard against Elves. We have the blue Isengard player Ecthelion at the bottom side against the red Elven player Mustafa at the top side. It's a very important match for Ecthelion because he has to win this no matter what if he wants to make it to the finals of the winner bracket.
This is no rabble of mind.
Ali Romanista, thanks for the follow, appreciate that.
Urukai. Their armor is thick and their shields broad.
You are absolutely right, as always, Gimli. And also, Xylvians, you was following when I was away. Thank you so much for the follow, appreciate you. Alright, 2 furnaces, 3 furnaces coming up for the Isengard player. On the other side, we see 2 Malone trees, 2 Malone trees into the Varax, into the 3rd Malone tree right after. So what do you guys think about this matchup? I feel like this is one of the more balanced matchups in this game. You know, Isengard is pretty strong against Elves, but Elves can hold themselves for a long time. Isengard's economy is unmatched mid to late game. So once you get the chance to unlock Devastation from the spellbook, once you get the chance to get to the Field of Fires from the spellbook, you will be golden. But that also means you will have no summons. While Elves, they can go for the Eagle summon, they can go for the End summon, they can go for the Mist, and these power points from the spellbook are more like combat based, while Isengard has to sacrifice every power point from the spellbook into getting more and more money, which means you heavily rely on the units you are able to recruit from the Uruk pits. And talking about the Uruk pits, boys, after 4 furnaces we're gonna see 2 Uruk pits coming up at the same time. I wanna see Boom Boom. Would be nice to see an explosive mine indeed. Hey Kunogat, welcome. It's always nice to see you also in the chat, my man. Thank you so much for being here in this beautiful Friday evening. Let's make the entrance of the weekend to a great one, shall we? This is not the last series of the day. We're gonna also see Gospboy against Andy Brandy right after in the losers round 3, which is gonna be an important match too, because whoever loses has to say goodbye to the tournament, but whoever wins will get the chance to move on even to the grand finals eventually of the tournament to win the cash prize. Crossbowman for the defense and Urukai for the offense, boys. On the other side, Lorien warriors are coming. Will he be able to see them in time? He's able not to see them yet, he's gonna be able to see them now. Always use aggressive stance, and if they go behind the building, hey man, Walkie-Talkie,
Like the wind.
my dude. Dankeschön. Vielen Dank.
Volkit just resubscribed for 19 months.
19.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, thank you so much, Walkie-Talkie, for the primers. 19 months. 19, that's a lot. That's a bad rallying call, Creebane was used, and yeah, Isengard player will be able to save it for now. Bussi Bussi, Kuss geht raus an dich, Bro. Alright guys, great. It's a good start into the game from Isengard player for sure. Creebane are still flying around, but they're gonna be gone very soon, and in the meantime, it looks like Elven player will be able to capture this in the middle of the map, which will give him the chance to recruit some mighty peasants.
Watch your footing.
Watch your footing all you want, bro. You will need more archers, trust me on that one.
With haste.
But you will also need frontline for the archers to body block the Urukai, very important. Oh, but he has lances coming, oh my goodness, that's gonna hurt Isengard now. Look at this, boys, he has no pikemen around. And no more pikemen coming either. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a surprising move from Elves against Isengard. All you gotta do is get into the backline and you can trample down this crossbowman for free. That's a lot of money and a lot of damage you will be able to deal, but in the meantime the builder is going down. Oh, that hurts, that hurts. And he might be even able to take down this. Look at this damage from the Urukai, boys. Gimli was right. But it's not enough, and yeah, Elven player will be able to defend himself for now. He was able to take down in total 3 battalions of units, but he was losing his builder for that reason. There is an offensive furnace from Isengard. The builder is ditching back. Work hits level 2 for the Work Riders. We will see. Pikemen on their way. Urukai are leading forward, boys. Creebane is on cooldown, 2 power points, nearly 3 power points collected after that. 500 command points, gonna drop down to 450 after losing this one. Elves have only 400 command points available for now, but he was able to keep every single Malone tree protected. And these 3 around the fortress are the most important ones. Why you asking? Glad you asking. Because he was building them at the beginning of the game. And they're gonna be the first ones which are hitting level 2. Level 2 means you get more money, but also your command points are gonna be increased from 50 to 75. Gondor! Boromir and his motivational words.
Lorien archers, ready for battle.
Lorien archers, ready for battle, boys. Pikemen are creeping, that's nice. Borg riders are gonna be a nice counter, but what you can always do is make the transition into Sharku. Sharku feels like a very solid hero against elves. Not only you are good against the enemy lancers. It's one of these days, am I right? It's one of these days, guys. I mean, Boromir, what you screaming for, dude? That's elves against Isengard. You have no place in this game.
We will defend the Elven lands.
What map? This is Cyrano. From the best mapper of BFME2, Silverbrain.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Alright, boys. Rigged, yes. I wish I could still play this game on Steam. Yeah, you can still play this game on Game Ranger. If you want to play this game online, the best way to do that is downloading Game Ranger application and playing it. Boromir, shut up already, dude. I was able to define this almost level 2 furnace, which is very important. What happened to the sound commands? I was able to mute them because I'm like Saruman, you know.
We bring spears from Midland.
You have no power here, chat. And then they're gonna turn into the Whites and they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna hack your PC now.
Bring him around. Right.
9 power points, almost 10 power points collected. 600 command points available. On the other side, 325 command points for Isengard. Nearly 8 power point. Oh, Sharku is here, guys. There we go. Finally, finally, finally.
We travel from Lorien.
You can travel all you want, bro, but you need pikemen now, trust me. He has no pikemen, and Mustafa's biggest mistake is always he's underestimating the enemy cav units and the enemy mounted heroes. Like for like 5 Lorien warriors, he will only make 1 pikeman, and that's not enough.
Women and children must stand up and fight.
Okay, peasants, why you this woman? Imagine if this girl would be able to kill Witch King. To scream like, I am no man, and then she's gonna put the sword in his butt.
We
you know what I'm saying?
from Rivendell.
Look, she's also looking pretty strong. Would be so funny, you know? There would be like a comedy show if when Witch King was saying, "You fool, no man can kill me," and then you see a peasant woman behind, "I am no man," and then stabbing the sword right in his back. 10 power points collected. I'm assuming he might go for the mist, which is a debuff. How long will you stream today? Not sure. We're gonna have at least one more series after this one between Andy Brandy against Gosboy in the best of 3. Kinda depends also on how long the games are gonna last for. So planning around 3 max to 4 hours. This is best of 5, yes. So if Mustafa wins that, he's gonna be the win attempt.
Lorien archers, ready for battle.
Lorien archers, ready for battle. Okay, he was able to destroy this Malone tree, but he's not paying attention and they're gonna be taken down right after. Oh my goodness. Did he lose Sharku? I can't see Sharku anymore. I believe the Smithlons were able to take down Sharku. That's a nice mist. And the Weapon of Dunlin is kinda useless. You see what's happening? That's why you should go for a devastation instead. When you see enemy lancers, you don't wanna go for the Weapon of Dunlin summon because all it takes is 1 trample and they're gonna be taken down in a second. It's a waste of 10 power points and the waste of his hero, boys. So Mustafa is shining bright like a diamond. Hey Falcon, welcome. And look at how many lancers he has. Oh, losing Sharku hurts. I mean, all you gotta do is deny or avoid fighting. Avoid fighting the pikemen, you know? That's all it takes, really. Oh, he's not gonna say even a single word, boys. He's gonna leave it, and that means 3-1 victory for Mustafa. Elves OP question mark. Maybe this is